Whether listening or reading, watch for the subtext. That is the thing that they meant that they didn't say, or that little detail that says something that they didn't say out loud. And if we read the Bible in this way, especially as I look at the Gospel of John, I see this. Take, for example, the situation with Nathanael. Jesus tells Nathanael upon meeting him that he saw him under the fig tree. And Nathanael can't figure out how that could be possible, and he responds that you are the Son of God, the King of Israel. And you are amazed at this, Jesus says, you will see greater things. And this is what God says to us as we start to take wonder in His Word, take wonder in His way as He comes into our life and He speaks into our life, and we take notice of how He speaks. But as we look at the subtext, something more happens, and you will see greater things. In John chapter 2 begins with after the third day. After the third day of meeting Nathanael, the third day, 1, 2, 3, that's the number of God. And there is this idea here that there's something in the subtext that indicates that the first greater thing, Jesus turning water into wine, is evidence of Jesus being God. It's the first greater thing. And furthermore, this happens in such a way as to tell a greater story. And this is the topic in my podcast this week. I invite you to join me at Apple, Spotify, and Amazon at More to Wonder, and check out the wonder in God's Word. All the little details that we tend to overlook and think of as insignificant, but John writes them and records them so that we'll be able to see and recognize the wonder of God in the midst of life back then, so that we'll take better notice of the wonder of God in the midst of our life right now. Have a blessed day. More to wonder.